Namaste dear students. Today I am going to explain you one question from T.S. Grewal book from the chapter Partnership Fundamentals. So please listen carefully and note down the important treatments. After completion of this video, if you have any kind of doubt, please ask in the comment box. Now let's start. X and Y entered into partnership on 1st April 2017 and contributed rupees 4,80,000 and 3,60,000. See the word contributed. It means they are now starting the business. So the entry will be bank account debit to capital account. In partners capital account credit side we will record these two amounts. Clear? Now move to the next sentence. On 1st October 2017, X granted a loan of rupees 1,20,000 to the firm. X, who is a partner, is not providing additional capital. He is giving loan to the firm. Whenever any partner is giving loan to the firm and if rate of interest is not mentioned, then as per Partnership Act 1932, the rate of interest is 6% per annum. So loan has been given on 1st October 2017 and year ended at 31st March 2018. So there is 6 month duration of the loan. So interest will be calculated on 6 months. So see, profit and loss account balance has been given 11,06,400, that has been mentioned here, and the interest or loan actually is not the appropriation of profit. Listen carefully. Profit and loss account is prepared to record indirect expenses and indirect income of the firm, as we have done in class 11. But PL appropriation is prepared to distribute the part of profit to the partner's capital account. But interest and loan is not a partner's capital part, it is a third party loan. Even though the third party is itself a partner, it must have been deducted at the time of preparation of profit and loss account, but it had not been deducted. So now we are deducting from profit and loss account net profit 3,600. So the actual net profit would be 11,02,800. Okay. Now adjustment entry number 1. Interest on capital at the rate of 12% per annum. Interest on capital. The amount of capital is 4,80,000 and 3,60,000. So interest on capital will be recorded here. 2 interest on capital, 4,80,000 into 12%, 3,60,000 into 12%. Total amount is 1,08,000. And since this is a part of capital, it will be recorded in the credit side of capital account as well. 57,600 and 43,200. Now, and interest on drawing at the rate of 10%. The amount of drawing has been written below in the last sentence, 2,40,000 and 3 lakh. So as at the time of starting of question, we have recorded capital account in the credit side, and we know the drawing is the withdrawal of money from the capital. So it will record in the debit side. Now, as we have calculated interest on capital in the debit side of profit and loss appropriation account, interest on drawing will be calculated in the credit side of profit and loss appropriation account. You can see 2,40,000 into 10% into 6 by 12. If the date of drawing is not mentioned, then as per Partnership Act, the interest on drawing will be calculated for 6 months. Hence, we have calculated interest on drawing total 27,000, and this amount will be recorded in the debit side of partners capital account, 12,000 and 15,000. Now, second point, X to get a monthly salary of rupees 12,000, monthly 12,000. It means the total year salary will be 12,000 into 12, 1,44,000. And Y to get a salary of rupees 54,000 per quarter. Per quarter means how many quarters are in a year? Divided by 3 equals to 4. Means 54,000 into 4, 2,16,000 will be salary for Mr. Y. Now this salary amount will also be credited in the partner's capital account. Now third point, X is entitled to a commission of 2% of sale. As we know, there are different types of partners, active partner, sleeping partner. This sentence shows that X is a working partner, active partner, and he is selling goods, and upon sale he is getting 2% as commission. So total amount of sale is 21 lakh and he will get commission over it 2%. So 2% of 21 lakh is 42,000 it will be recorded in debit side of profit and loss account and credit side of partners capital account as X commission. Since Y is not getting any commission, it will be written as dash. Now 20% of profit before charging interest on drawing, but after making appropriation of to be transferred to general reserve. Now they are prohibiting us to record this interest on drawing. Means we have to deduct 1 lakh 800, 3 lakh 60,000 and 42,000 from 11 lakh 2,800. You can see in this working, and the balance whatever we will get, we will calculate 20% of the balance and it will come around 1,20,000. It will be recorded in the debit side of profit and loss appropriation account. Now this general reserve will not be recorded in the credit side of partners capital account. Why? Because it is a general reserve. It is not a part of any partner's personal capital account. So it will directly be go into the new partners capital balance, new partners capital account balance sheet. Now the next entry is profit and losses are to be shared of their capital contribution up to 4,20,000 and above 4,20,000 equally. Now there are two conditions. First we have to calculate what is the capital ratio. The amount of capital is 4,80,000 and 3,60,000. If these two amount will be divided by 12, it will come 12 4 the 48 and 12 3 the 36. So ratio is 4:3 for the first 4,20,000. Here if we calculate credit side total, it will come 11,29,800 and the balance after deducting these items, balance will come 5,07,000, this amount. Now we cannot easily distribute this amount to the partners. We have to follow the condition laid down in the question. The condition is first 4,20,000 in their capital ratio. So up to 4,20,000 they have divided 4:3 ratio. X will get 2,40,000 and Y will get 1,80,000. Now the remaining amount is how much? 87,000. 5,07,000 minus 4,20,000 equals to 87,000. Now this 87,000 will be divided equally among X and Y. So 43,500, 43,500. So how much X is getting? X is getting 2,40,000 plus 43,500, 2,83,500, which has been shown here, and Y is getting 1,80,000, 43,500 and 2,23,500, which we have shown here. Now this is the calculation of distribution of profit. This kind of question have already been asked in the CBSE board examination. Now it may again be asked. So these two amount of profit, these are the part of capital account. So it will be recorded in the credit side of partners capital account by profit and loss appropriation account, 2,83,500 and 2,23,500. Now at the end we have to calculate closing balance of capital account. We will make a total of X and Y and deduct these two amount. Now we are getting capital closing balance of capital of X 7,55,100 and closing balance of Y 5,27,700. These two balances will be recorded in the new balance sheet of partners. Okay, as we used to write in the liability side capital account. Now earlier if there was a sole proprietorship business, the capital account would be 4,80,000 and 3,60,000, but it is a partnership firm. The capital account has been revised and new balance is 7,55,100 and 5,27,700. So student, please solve this problem, and if you have any doubt then you can ask in comment box. Thank you dear students.